Alright my lovers, how you doing? Day 2 metal detecting. Getting ready, going out into the new field. Oh, I say new, we did it a bit yesterday, but we're going to give it another go today. Old Clem there.
We got all these fields, Simon.
Oh, have we? Oh wow, look.
360.
We've got as many fields as we can see, depending on the length of the grass. How about that one over there? Is that right as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there we go. Fantastic array of options today, so let's get some luck in the muck. It's absolutely stunning. If you ever get a chance to visit, I highly recommend it. Well, I'm surprised it's taken this long to find the first bullet, seeing it's such a military rich area. The only people on guard these days are the cows. Probably 303. Might give the base a little clean up, see if we can find what year it was made in. This is a German equivalent of the 303 rifle bullets that we find in the UK, but theirs was a 7.92mm. The numbers that remain are 29, which is a lot number, and the year of manufacturer, 32 meaning 1932. Alderney was captured by the Germans in 1940 and used as a larder to grow food for the German army during World War II. But then Hitler ordered it to be an impregnable fortress, using thousands of slaves to build bunkers, gun emplacements and tunnels to store munitions and fuel as part of the Atlantic War. After the war, the evacuees returned home, slightly delayed however, due to the big clean-up of over 30,000 landmines. Let's hope we don't find any of those today. Oh, I've got here a big lead ball. Might be some sort of weight. Or a projectile, don't know. Mystery lead ball. If you know, comment below. Ring. Probably from some clothes, maybe a cloak fastener type ring. Huge metal plate thingy. Well, it appears to be a coin in the hole. Coin in the hole. Anything on it? Oh, that looks pretty nice. I'll give it a quick squirt and let you know. Oh yeah, I can see some words. Oh, it's exciting. Look, you can just see some letters there. Oh, might be a date on there as well. Let's give it a quick squirt. It looks like it says 1781. Oh, I can't believe it. Awesome. I love finding stuff with dates on, you know, it's just so cool. But yeah, 1781. That's years ago. So there we go. Hopefully you can see it as well as I can. Just at the bottom there, 1782. It looks like it says Penning. So it might be German. Because I think they had Pfennings, 2 Pfennings. But yeah, happy days.
Wow, Jim's got a find. Oh wow, you have got a lovely cat badge.
Cornwall, does that say Cornwall?
Cornwall, how strange is that?
That's where you're from, isn't it?
Yeah.
Present.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Look at that. Beats a wheel cap. No. It's a nice cat badge with Cornwall on it. Isn't that amazing? Cornwall, that's where I come from. I grew up in Cornwall. Thank you.
Well, I've spent ages digging this. Me and Clem are having a good old chat, using the trowel to get down and deep, and pulled out what looks to be a lovely Napoleonic style button with a number 19 or 67. I haven't quite cleaned it yet, but we'll give it a squirt. Oh, do you know what, it's a 67? Look at this.
That's what you meant it's going to be.
That's lovely, isn't it?
I would say that that was a French military button from the 67th Battalion.
Correct.
Or fromages.
Yeah. I'm glad I spent ages digging that up.
You certainly did. That was deep and in hard ground as well,
Yeah.
nasty.
That's a beaut.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to try and collect the whole 100, right?
Oh, it's more than 100.
Got
more.
200s. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
there's like 130 of them, I think.
Oh, I'm well happy with that though. That's really cool.
That's really
First
lovely.
decent military find I think that I've had on this trip. Apart from you don't count 303s and that. Yeah, lovely. Real good history there. Fantastic.
Let me tell you a little bit of story about that. So you can imagine that you were a soldier in the Napoleonic army, and you know your overcoat was a valuable piece of clothing in those days, very, very valuable. So when you came back from the war, you didn't just throw it away and they didn't take it off you. So you'd be going around the field in your old military overcoat and you'd lose your buttons. So when you go around fields, you'll find these military buttons because the farmers had come back from the war, back on their land, using a big heavy overcoat in the winter, no doubt, to keep themselves warm while they were working, and of course the buttons would go. So you find that a really big spread of these military buttons from the Napoleonic War all over fields in France, and the only explanation I can come up with was that it was a prized possession of theirs because it was a really practical piece of equipment to keep themselves warm in winter, and they'd be doing working in those overcoats.
Well, fascinating. Nice one. Good facts. Learn something new every day. As you've done a fair bit of detecting, there you go, there's some peanuts. Enjoy.
Paid in peanuts.
Yeah, well, you know. He works for peanuts, this man. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Now I'm expecting this to be a buckle.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one.
It's like the other half of the one I found earlier. Oh, it might actually be.
Nice. That's a good buckle.
He's found his brother.
Oh, flipping heck. That's awesome.
I don't think it's the same one, but it's close.
Well, it's very close, isn't it? Yeah, well, if you'd have had them on different feet, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, would you? Yeah, what do you reckon on age on that? About 1700?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'd like to say earlier, but that's probably what it is.
Yeah. Wicked. Nice pair of buckles you got
Yes. Silver buckles on his shoes.
there. Well, that's a banging signal. Hopefully it's not just lead. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's obviously imprinted somewhere. That looked like a coin there, but it's obviously flipped out somewhere. Where'd it go? There you go. Is that it? Oh yeah, nice. Right. Hey, let me give it a squirt. See what detail we can get. Well, this is a bloody good coin. In fact, it's not a coin; it's a token. It's brilliant. Come and have a look. Okay, so the condition is a little bit rough, but I know what this is because last night we were talking to Jim, who's our host. He's a bit camera shy, so he's not come on very much today, but this is a halfpenny token, and if it's the same one as I saw yesterday, this one was from, I believe it was from I think it was a rope maker from Bristol and London. It could obviously be another type, but for now I'm going to go with that. And that's really cool. It's got a nice bit of history to that, and it's a really unique little token. I think he's only found one before, and I think he wrote it in his book. He writes his books, local books for Alderney, and he has a little section in there where he has all his finds. So these are Jim's books that he's been writing in. It's awesome, saving all the history for future generations and current generations. Anyway, on this particular book, I believe that is the same token that I've just found. The obverse of this token has a sailing ship with lettering around the coin, Patent Sheathing Nail Manufactory, Bristol. The reverse of the token reads in the centre halfpenny token, and around the outside of the token reads payable at Bristol and London 1811. This company made the copper nails that we regularly find Mudlark in on the Thames foreshore. They were used to attach the copper sheathing to the underside of the boats to prevent rot and barnacles. This token is also known as a condor token, and was the Industrial Revolution's answer to the lack of short change in the 17 and 1800s. These tokens are very collectible now, and the manufacturers that used them at the time had very good reasons to issue them. Firstly, they could pay their workers in tokens, which they would then spend in the shops on site, meaning the owners saved quite a bit of money. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm really happy with that. It's probably my find of the day. Or one of them. I'm doing well. Well, over there is Francais. Bonjour. So you can see on this signal it's going up at a 34, 35 both ways. So if you're a Nox user, what do you reckon that'll be? Have a quick guess and I'll show you in a second. The answer is this. That is a huge chunk of shrapnel, and it's probably come off the Rodney. So Jim told us that the British battleship HMS Rodney fired 16-inch shells at German occupied Alderney during the war, and he has found many parts of the ordnance that landed here. Some still to come in this episode, so stay tuned for that. To give you an idea of what it was like on board the ship, here is a newsreel showing HMS Rodney and the part she played in sinking the German battleship Bismarck.
The Royal Navy is out for the kill as HMS Rodney seeks Germany's Bismarck. At the Rodney side moves the King George, both bound to avenge the Hood. The Bismarck sighted, and great shells start moving to their guns. Miles away, the Bismarck is framed in 16-inch shell bursts. Crippled by torpedoes launched from planes, the Nazi Navy's pride is powerless. She awaits the end. When it's all over, the Bismarck's few survivors are brought to a British port. The cruiser Norfolk sighted the Bismarck before her battle with the Hood, followed the German ship like a bloodhound, and was in at the kill.
So yeah, nice little find that. That'd make a big old key ring, wouldn't it? I do like to upcycle these, but I'm going to keep that one, I think, as a special memento of my trip here. Yeah, nice. And again, more Rodney. This would have been part of the actual shell itself. So we'd earned a break from metal detecting and decided to have a quick look at the derelict Victorian fort on the northwest coast of Alderney, facing out to the English Channel. It's massive, isn't it? So here we are in Fort TOURGIS. That lovely entrance. Oh, such a shame to see it in this condition, isn't it? Oh, it's beautiful. We're going down into the depths. The Victorian period brought huge change to Alderney and its landscape. The British heavily fortified the island in response to the French extending their fortifications and harbour at Cherbourg. This seriously threatened Britain's naval dominance in the English Channel and the country's south coast harbours. Bit of urban exploring. Someone's had a sleepover. A new harbour of refuge and observation was built at BRAYE and was intended to be the base for the British fleet. The British built 18 forts and gun batteries in the 1850s to protect Alderney and the new harbour against a potential invasion by the French. Solid though, isn't it? The size of those walls, wow. Every room has a fireplace. Has there ever been an attempt to salvage it and do it up? Completed in 1855, Fort TOURGIS was the second largest of the forts on Alderney. It was designed to mount 33 guns in 5 batteries and accommodate 350 officers and men. I mean, surely this could be made into like a hotel.
A lot of times it's been speculated, plans put on conference centres, marine university, biology university.
You know, you should check inside. When you've got chimneys like this, put your hand inside, because sometimes they hide stuff inside the chimney breasts. It's happened quite a lot. You can, there'd be like secret cubby holes, because where they wanted to hide stuff. During World War II, it was adapted by the German occupying forces and became a powerful defence position known as Strongpoint Turkenberg, meaning Turk's fortress, with 2 beach defence guns, 2 anti-tank guns, a 3-gun anti-aircraft battery and numerous machine guns and searchlights. It's an interesting, is that a sewage system? These showers. Ooh. Bathrooms.
This is all falling in. So we used to walk around on the top floors. You can't do it now. Look up there.
Oh wow, yeah. What a flipping heck, that's beautiful. Wonderful staircase. The floor is literally just falling in, isn't it?
1, 2, 3 floors. Just come straight down.
Flipping heck. Oh wow, I didn't see that. Look at that, the height on that. And you can actually see the fireplace at the next floor.
Sticking out. I'm not going to walk in that bit.
No, I think it's a good idea. There had been plans to fix the place up, but like the floors, they'd all fallen through.
They keep having proposals. The Dutch group all wanted it. You know, some place you sell for £1.
Yeah.
Leasehold.
I mean, even if they were to convert a section of it. Ooh. After the war, it was occupied by Italians who came to Alderney to work on the land and as accommodation by visiting Royal Engineers. By the 1970s, however, the fort had begun to fall into disrepair. There have been numerous plans and proposals to bring Fort Tourgis back, maybe residential accommodation or for business. However, each idea has failed due to the sheer cost of the restorations. Wow, what a view! What a great spot, you can see all around. That almost looks like a little German addition on the end there, in the corner.
Concrete.
Yeah, that's collapsed. Is that a castle over there?
It's Fort CLONQUE, Landmark Trust. You can rent that.
Oh really?
Sleeps 13.
He said it sleeps 13, not go to sleep. Get up, there's still loads more to find. Well, just catching up with Nick. How you getting on, Nick?
Well, I found a few little bits and pieces here which I quite like, including
that's
this
cool.
mystery little part of coin.
Oh, nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, model.
That's what I thought it said. I thought it said model. Model government, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought it said, but
Oh,
my
no,
eyes-
Sov.
Oh, sovereign.
Model sovereign.
Well, that would be Queen Victoria as a model sovereign, right? As in she was the best.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's nice,
best
isn't it?
queen.
The Victorians loved their coins and tokens, and this is a good example. This is a Victorian model of a gold sovereign and would have been gold plated back in the day. It was produced as a token and used for games such as cards.
Do you want to see the winner of the day? Unless you've got a really great find.
Oh yeah, go on in. What's that?
It's
Coin
a one
weight.
pistol. I think it's a coin weight.
Oh wow.
Nice,
Oh
isn't it?
brilliant.
That's what I said when I found it. I
Oh
think
well done.
That's a Liard. Liard. I
Oh,
think.
is it?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, brilliant.
That's awesome, isn't it?
It is awesome. Brilliant. Where's that from? Italy? No?
No, just from over there.
Ha ha ha. Where's it originate from?
I don't know, but a pistol is a coin. You see, it's like one of those pirate coins.
Okay.
You know, so I think this is a coin rate for a gold coin.
Oh, right.
But it's either Portuguese or Dutch or it's not Spanish because they were escudos, etc. But so I'm pistol. I'm in the middle of a field. I've got no internet. I can't look it up.
You're a bit pistoled off.
Rings a bell. Pistol, yeah. But it's a Latin gold coin, a pistol. It's a pirate. Arr!
Nice.
Pay me in pistols.
Clem was correct. A pistole is the French name given to a Spanish gold coin in use from 1537. The roughly minted double escudo of Philip IV was put on a scale with the coin weight on the other side to check that the gold coin in question was of the correct weight. This is a very rare thing, so much so I can't find a decent picture of it online anywhere. So if you do, post a link in the comments below. So just dropped out the clod there. Looks like a nice military button. Not sure on the regiment just yet. I'll give it a quick squirt. You definitely see it is there. There we go, look. It's got a nice 43 on, which means 43rd Regiment of Foot. Yeah, I'll see if I can see any examples of this. I know that Jim has found quite a few regimental buttons. Whether he's got a 43 or not, if he hasn't, maybe I'll donate it to him so it can stay with the island and stay with the history of the island, or at least be recorded in his little books. That'd be nice to add to a little bit of history there, wouldn't it? Well, just had this strange little find up, look. And at first, I just saw that little bit there and I thought, oh, it's like a tail of a fish. And lo and behold, I think it is. But I don't know, I've never seen anything like this before. It's like a flattened piece of metal, possibly silver, arranged into the shape of a fish. So whether it was a brooch or, I don't know, I don't think it's a fishing lure. It might even have some writing on there, or just decoration in the least. So tell you what I'll do, guys, I'm not going to start unfolding it now as I'm worried it'll crack. I'll probably need to heat it up properly at home as I'm worried I'm just going to break it. So I'll put this in the pouch and we'll check out later. I'll do a roundup and I'll unfold this and we can see exactly what it is. Stick around for the roundup. I'm going to check the holes as well, make sure there's no more left in there, because I'm hoping it's complete, but you never know, it might have broken off. So we'll check the hole, make sure it's all clear, and then head off and unfold this. Interesting. Not a fishy find at all. Ooh, nice big coin. Oh, I wonder if it's Roman. Don't know. Oh, could be. Could it be? Oh, that's unusual. No, it's not. Obviously not Roman. Anyway, let me give you a quick squirt and come back to you. That is really chunky though, really chunky coin. That's nice. Right, so after a quick wash and a Google, pretty sure this is 5 centimes. Nice chunky coin there. Even the milled edge looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yeah, I think this is a lovely chunky coin. And sadly that side's a bit worn, but you know, she's all there. I did take a little nick out of it there, but never mind, these things happen. But yeah, nice chunky coin there. Well, I've never seen a 40 come up on an Equinox before. If you're an Equinox user, what do you think this is going to be? Last time it was a bit of copper, so it was a copper band, I think, so maybe it's another big piece of copper. Let's find out. Well, the answer is a huge piece of copper. And here it is. Whoa, my God. That is a huge, massive driving band. Look at that. Wow. That's from, like I said before, we were talking about the old Rodney gun. This must be from Rodney. That's an awesome piece of shrapnel. That is hands down one of the biggest pieces of shrapnel I've ever found in my life. Beautiful. One head of a keyring that'll be. Coin in the hole. Here we go. Oh, nice. What's that say? Un Sontin. Something else. Lan something. Oh, I know what un means and I know what centime means. So I found an un centime and maybe a 5 centime. So this one, yeah, is what the other one would have looked like if it was a bit more clearer. That's really cool. Nice little pair of coins there. Coin number 20 of the trip. Woo! I can go home happy now. I reached 20 coins. That's 10 each day I'm here. But this one's a real cracker. Come and check this out. Look at that beast. It's like a Georgian. Oh, ooh, that's nice. Britannia, it is. It's good old Georgian. Thought I recognised it. Let's give it a quick splish, splash, blush, and have a look at the detail. Well, what a cracker! George II, and a lovely looking Britannia on the other side. Probably about 1770, that sort of era. That's a pucker little coin. I'm all happy with that. Good for number 20. I wonder if there's any time for me to find any more.
I've seen them this long.
Oh, okay, well, that's nothing then.
Hang on, I've got one here. Hang on, show me yours and I'll show you mine.
Okay, we'll have a little... Oh, blimey. Yeah, no, yours is bigger. I was just saying, this is the biggest bit of shrapnel I've ever found. But yours is beating me.
I've seen them a lot bigger.
Yeah. That's crazy, don't it? It just gives you an idea of scale.
Nick's got one about this big, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So that's...
Yeah. We'll give that one to Clem.
Okay, yeah, impressive. And been fired from where? From...
Over the headland there, Cape La Hague.
Oh, right. There we go.
France. And
Yeah.
right over outside Cherbourg Harbour or inside, I don't know.
Yeah. Brilliant.
They're lobbing 16-inch shells over this way.
And we're finding them today.
The irony is it was British shells firing on British.
Oh really? Yeah, British as well. They remind me of like a whale, you know, like a whale skin. Like the same pattern on a blue whale or something.
Yeah.
Don't lean back too much.
Okay, so I found a few nice bits and pieces, but I think this is my favourite that I found. And I only just realised what it is.
Ooh.
Isn't it gorgeous? Look. It's like a little lion.
Oh yeah, it is as well. That is spectacular.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is. Oh.
I love it. First
That's
of all, I couldn't
terrific.
see the lion face at first.
Whoa, that is. What is that? A cat badge? It's got to be,
It
right?
must be, mustn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful
Ooh,
though?
yeah, it's magnificent. Yeah, I think you should give that to Wendy so she can flatten it out.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
or maybe
Yeah.
take it to I don't know, somebody. You could heat it up and flatten it out, but that would look even better when it's flattened out.
I'm so pleased with it.
Yeah, gold plated as well.
Is it gold plated? I
Yeah.
think it looks kind of goldy, doesn't it?
Believe so. Yeah, it probably is, it's either plated
Yeah,
or
I
it's the
was-
brass, but
Rubbing it off a little bit.
that's lovely. Well done, Nick.
Thank you.
Hey.
Actually, it's Jim's straw.
There's some form of torch there, Simon. I don't know if you can work it out.
Yeah, well, you know, I think that's probably a World War II. It's got to be a little.
military
It does.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really neat. It was all there. Then Jim pulled it out and it kind of fell apart on
There's
him.
an
But,
eyepiece lens though.
Yeah,
so-
lots of lenses.
well, if anybody knows at home, please feel free to comment below and give us a link, and we can see a complete one. We'll do a bit of research ourselves, obviously, and see what see which one it possibly is. Well guys, I've just taken the dirt out of it, and I don't think it is a fish at all. It's not far away, but I think this could actually be a whale. How cool is that? Look, I saw what I thought was maybe like a bottom jaw. I turned it around and had a closer look, and I think it could possibly be a whale. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to heat it up as my friend Wendy, the jeweller, has advised me to do. If you haven't seen her stuff, go and check out her website. A link will be in the description below. She makes some amazing jewellery, and she's advised me that if it is silver, the best way of unfolding it is to heat it up, make sure it's red, and then let it cool down naturally, and then it should unfold easily. So let's give it a go. I'm a bit nervous. I don't want it to just melt, but yeah, we'll try it, and hopefully we can get a full picture of what this little beauty is. Well, I've carefully unfolded it. It almost broke there, but in the main, it's worked perfectly. It's worked perfectly, the process. I don't think it is a whale. I think it might just be, I think it might be a plaque off of a box or something. It's definitely silver. There's the other side there, look. You can see why I thought it was a whale. It looks very whale-like. And there's actually a little nail in the whale, not a whale, still there. So it just goes to show you it was probably riveted or nailed onto a box at some point. But I still love it. I think it's awesome. I'll give it a little clean up now, and I'll see how clean we can get it. Well, there we go guys, all cleaned up. Well, pretty much as clean as I want to get it, really. Detail on it is beautiful, really lovely swirls and patterns. Obviously it's not a fish or a whale, which teased me for a while, but it's still got a beautiful sort of Renaissance style, kind of Georgian-esque like patterning on it, which is really beautiful. So here's that lovely piece of silver, beautifully crafted. It's actually a piece of pressed silver, so probably, I don't know, maybe a couple of 100 years old, but it is actually silver. And that little bit on the end there is just hanging on by a thread. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a fish type end to it, but either way, that's going to come off very soon, hanging on by the skin of its teeth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this into a ring. First time ever I've made a silver ring. I've made rings before, but not out of silver. And I'm going to use this lovely fork or knife handle that my friend Stu found. So shout out to you, Stu. He found it with me and he let me have it. I don't think he realised it was silver at the time. So yeah, I'm putting it to good use. I've been saving it for something special, and I think this is the perfect time. So what I want to do then is cut a strip out the middle of this, and then affix this beautiful little patterned silver to it. Never done it before. As you know, I do like to try these mad things when I'm upcycling. Wish me luck. It's time to get upcycling. Well, the idea was solder the middle section and then I can bend the ring round and then hopefully avoid it splitting. So that's the first stage done. Actually really nice colours actually. I like the weird pinky strange colours. Anyway, hopefully it's nice and set and I can now just coax it around into a ring shape and then fix it more and then file it all back. Haha, well it fits. Just need to solder this piece on and clean it up, which will probably take absolutely ages, but you won't have to see all that. I'll speed it up. Looking good so far though. Well, it seems to have worked and I'm really happy with it. I just need to give it a little polish now. I was going to sort of cut all this back and kind of go around all the contours of the ring with a saw, but do you know what? I actually like it like that. It just shows it's a nice chunky bit of silver. It seemed to have adhered quite well. I'm yeah, pretty happy. First ever attempt at doing anything with silver solder. It seems to have stuck on there. So I think if I give that a polish, and I quite like the way that it's not quite, you know, all the way around there. I was going to solder that, but I don't know if I can. It's so tough, and that way, obviously, if your fingers expand in the heat, it's got a little bit of give there. So maybe it's just me being a bit lazy, or whatever. But I'm kind of, sometimes you just know when to stop, and I think this is the moment. So I'm going to give it a little polish, and then I'll show you what it's like a bit closer up, maybe in the daylight. It's getting a bit late in the day now, but I've absolutely loved doing it, and I quite like the rugged, crudeness about it. You know that this was something in the previous life, and you know that that was something in the previous life. So a bit of French silver and probably a bit of English silver coming together, and yeah, showing its wonderful uniqueness. You know, one of a kind ring, never to be found anywhere else. I think Nelly's like it. He really loves this ring. Or is it the cat biscuits in my hand? Oh Nelly, you gave the game away. What are you looking at? Well, there we go, mud lovers. I'm chuffed to bits with this ring. You know, it's the first time I've ever tried silversmithing, so hopefully you're inspired to go out and try something that you never tried before, any sort of craft or hobby or anything you've been thinking about trying. Give it a go. You never know what might happen. Usually something quite good. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching this epic journey to Alderney, metal detecting with Chill Bill and Nicola White. Go and check out their YouTube videos because they've probably got some footage and some good things that you didn't see on this video. And a big shout out to Jim and Sue. Thanks Jim for letting us on the fields, it was fantastic. And thanks for Sue for putting us up and cooking a few awesome meals. If you've got a place that you want us to come to check out, try metal detecting or treasure hunting or mudlarking, get in touch. My email is scifinds@outlook.com, and if you're in the UK, there's a good chance we can come and have an adventure with you. So yeah, get in touch and we gladly come along and see what we've got to offer. And if it's very good, we might make a video out of it. So if you want to see part 1 of this epic treasure hunting trip, click that thumbnail there. And if you want to see what else we get up to, usually we're out mudlarking on the River Thames foreshore, looking for anything once the tide has gone out. Click that thumbnail there. Make sure you do and see what other mud ventures we get up to. Alright, see you on the next mud venture.